Hello and welcome to Pages. I'd like to show you how to use Pages as a digital portfolio, much like we did in our presentation today. Here you see the same digital portfolio that my fourth graders created that we shared in the presentation, and you'll notice right here is their work. This is the annotations that they did earlier in preview. Down here we have all of the different feedback that they gave each other, and then up here is actually a video that I've just dropped right in. You can drop a video in with media up here, the media button. I am currently running this in Maverick, which has the newest version of Pages, Pages 13. So if things look a little bit different, some of the buttons might be in different places, but basically the content is the same as the old Pages. So what my students did, once we sat down to read our feedback, I zoomed in just like this, and you can just pinch to make it smaller or push your fingers open to make it larger. And they like to read everything at once, so what I did was enlarge it enough that they could only really read the one at a time. So we read what they valued, then we'd go over to something that they noticed. We talk about the feedback. I wonder. And then often by that point they're starting to disagree with some comments that have been made. And so I would just simply ask them, well, do we need to watch the video? Yes, we do. They're ready to watch that. Now, if I'm just looking at it like a regular page, the video is very small. It's hard to notice details. So once again, you just enlarge it. You just zoom in. If you have a trackpad, you just push your fingers open and that will happen. And there's a video in here. And I just click outside of the video to stop it. When you do start it again, it will start from the beginning. It does not pause. That is the one drawback. What you're seeing right now is probably the video a little bit choppy because I am recording and doing that at the same time. Now after we had discussed this and watched the video, we came up with some goals, things that we needed to work on. Then I go back to their original work here. I just enlarge it and I leave that up on the screen while the kids work. Now ideally I should have taken a screenshot of this, and I wish that I had. It would be much more clear and easy to read. But my kids did just fine with this too. I captured the image in the moment and that worked. When I switch classes, I just switch to the next page and we have the exact same thing. We can do it all over again, new video. And I have that for all 4 of the classes. So when parents come in for conferences and want to see what we did, I can easily just access this and say, oh yes, he's in the Atkinson class. Let's take a look at what they did. And we can watch the video. Now when the students re-edit and re-record their videos, I could drop it in another area here. Once again, I just go to Media, pick my media, and you can just drop it right in there. This can be an excellent tool to share with classroom teachers too if they need evidence on students either behaving well, behaving poorly, or those students who do really well in music class and really succeed and don't always in other areas. This can be a way to have video captured. If they ever ask questions or need data, you can use this as well. I organize mine by class. Ideally, this would be done with each student having their own Pages file, and we could add feedback and grades throughout the year. However, when you have 300 or more, it's a lot easier to organize it by grade level or project. So I hope you found that helpful and have fun working with Pages.